Hi, my name is Diana Albalawi. I'm a professional makeup artist and hairstylist from Russia, and I also do a little bit of photography. In today's video, I want to talk about one of my Pat McGrath palettes. This is Mothership 2, the Sublime Palette. This is one of the first two palettes that I bought, and I had it for like maybe 2.5 years. As you know, I'm quite a fan of Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes. I have almost like the complete collection of her, like these big Motherships palettes. I don't have Mothership 4, which is like fully metallic, and I don't have the most new one that came out like maybe a couple of weeks ago. Unfortunately, they don't ship their palettes to Turkey, so I don't know how I'm going to buy it, but I'm still going to buy it anyway. I want to do one makeup look first, and then I'm going to talk about all the thoughts I have about this palette, why I like it. Maybe if there are any things that I don't like, I will also talk about them. And I hope that this video will help you to understand whether you need this palette in your collection or you don't. I already have my foundation applied. I also have my concealer under my eyes and on my brow bone under the brows. So like on the immobile lid, a little bit like this part. And now I'm going to apply my Laura Mercier eyeshadow base. This is in the color Buff. I quite like this eyeshadow base. It has a very soft brown color, not too dark, and it has a very nice natural sheen to it. I also blend my eyeshadow base a little bit like higher, creating my shape of the eyeshadow look. And I also apply my eyeshadow base on my lower lid. This base is not drying and it feels very nice on the skin, and that's why I apply it on my lower lids. After applying my base, I take my two satin powders by Maki Pro in these colors. I mix them together and I apply them on my immobile lid to have the perfect blending afterwards. This is a standard thing I always do. You can use any other satin powder instead, or any satin eyeshadow you have, or for example hourglass powder is also very nice for this purpose. I also apply these powders like here, just in case if there is some fallout, it won't stick as much. I also want to have quite a dramatic look today, so I will now apply my gel eyeliner by Maybelline in the color 01 Black. You can actually do this step after you've done all your eyeshadow, but I like to experiment and try different things and try to see whether I like this method or other method. Well, they both work, but our main goal here is to tight line to make the separation between our eye and our lashes. After that, I take my beauty mixer by Ave Vodna and a small smudging brush to smudge a little bit the liner and make it softer. I really like to use beauty mixer for this purpose. This is a makeup diluent, but if you don't have it, you can use, for example, your eyeshadow base you used before. It will also work. So this is going to be our starting point with our makeup look. I'm going to start with the color Rose Dusk, and I pick it up with a big fluffy brush, and I'm applying it on my outer part of the crease. It's considered to be like a metallic color, but I think of it more of a satin color, and it's quite nice as a crease color, although it has a little bit of like this sheen to it. This color is very pigmented. I picked it up only once and I had like a very decent result, but I built it up a little bit more. If you have problem with blending eyeshadow, starting with a satin color is a very nice way to get into blending eyeshadows, because these satin colors, they blend like a dream. This color is so beautiful. I think it can be used solo. It has a very nice sheen to it. I clean my brush with the paper towel, and now I'm picking up the color Copper Tone. This is also a satin color, and I want to apply it on my inner part of my crease. If you have close set eyes, please try not to put this color too close to your nose, and if you have far set eyes, then putting a shadow in this zone is vital for you. It will balance your face very nicely and your eyes. Now I'm picking up the dark brown shade, which is called Dark, and I'm applying it on my outer, this like part of my mobile lid, and I blend it to my crease color. And I use a little bit a smaller blending brush for this. I apply this color more like in a drop shape on my outer part of mobile lid, but if you feel that you need more definition in your crease, then go ahead and draw the crease with this eyeshadow. And I go to my previous brush and apply the rosy color that we used and blend the edges. Now I want to apply this beautiful duochrome color. This is VR Nectar. It's like goldy pink, and I'm applying it with my finger. I find applying glitters and metallic shades with my finger the most appealing method to me, because this way I get the most shine and much less fallout. And to make this look a little bit more extra, I want to add the color Astral Ghost Orchid on the center of my, like on the apple of the eye. With a pencil brush, I want to pick up this beautiful copper shade, which is called Iconic, and I'm applying it on my lower lid. I really like to use pencil-shaped brushes for my lower lid because I feel like they can almost hug my lower lid, and they also blend eyeshadow by themselves. Then I pick up the dark color with the tip of my brush, and I will apply it like closer to the roots of my lower lashes. You can also do this step after applying your pencil on your waterline. With an angled brush, I pick up the extreme black color. I really like the black from Pat McGrath. It doesn't fall out. It's very like true black. I really like how it applies, how it blends. It's just a very nice black. And I use it to intensify my upper lash line. As you can see, I have like zero problems with this shade. It applies beautifully, it adds like that drama that I need, and at the end I will just stop and show you the difference between these two eyes, and the difference is like huge. Then with a small pencil brush, I apply Skin Show Glow on my inner corner. This color makes a beautiful inner corner highlight. It can also be used for like underbrow highlight, or it can also be used for your face. This color has a little bit of like this pinkish sheen, a little bit, just a tiny little bit. Then I'm adding NYX liner stick in the color Deepest Brown. Hello, Burley. My dog has come. He's checking on me. Hello. On my lower waterline, I would actually recommend doing this step before adding your inner corner highlighter. I blend a little bit with my pencil brush. And now I will do my lashes the same way I did in my previous video. My eyes are like almost ready. I've done my lashes. Now I have to clean up like this edge to make that to make the lifting and to make the shape of the eyeshadow look like great. Now it's like okay, that will make it great. Yes, and after that I'll do my brows and the rest of my face, and we will talk about Pat McGrath Palette. I use my concealer and a flat brush to clean up this like shape of my eyeshadow. After that I blend it with a fluffy brush, and I really like this trick because it's very effortless and it adds so much to your makeup look, and it doesn't require any makeup skills. So I showed you this like lifting thing. I'll do the rest of the makeup and come back. This pimple really annoyed me, and I decided to turn it into like a mole, a beauty mark, something like this, but I don't think it turned out well, so we're going to ignore it. So this is my finished look. For today's makeup look, I used 8 eyeshadows out of 10. And now I'm going to swatch them and speak about each and every color in detail and what my opinion about it is. So the first color is Skin Show Glow. It's a very nice rosy peachy satin. The second color is Copper Toned. So they're considered to be metallic, but I think that they're more like satin colors, like maybe a little bit more shiny satin color. Very beautiful. The third color is Iconic. It's a very beautiful neutral copper color, like a cooler copper color. It has the same texture as the previous color. So the next color is a special shade. This is Bronze 005. This is a very nice, like warm gold. Very beautiful, just one of the best golds I have in my collection. The fifth color is the VR Nectar, the one that I have on my eyes. This is a duochrome, very beautiful. It's like rosy and goldy. It's just, I don't know if you can see, very beautiful color. It's a little bit translucent. Now the second row, and the first color is Extreme Black. This is one of the 2 matte colors in the palette. It's just super black. This is one swipe. The black by Pat McGrath is my favorite black. It doesn't have a fallout. It applies beautifully and I just love it. It's just amazing. The second color in the row is the second matte in the palette and the last matte in the palette, and this is the color Dark. It's like this brown color. It's very smooth. So the third color is Rose Dusk. It's again this like satin type of color. And there are 2 special shades left. So the first one is like the star of the palette. This is Blitz Emerald. It just wow, just look at this, like shifting, beautiful, gorgeous green. It's just so rich and it's just wow. It has like a little bit of a rosy violety tint, like shift. You can see this shift unfortunately only in person, and I think that like this thing makes this color very unique and just so gorgeous and so luxurious. And the last color is the Astral Ghost Orchid. It's like this see-through color that shifts a little bit into pink. So these are our swatches today, and talking about each and every color individually. Of course, I'm a little bit upset that there are only 2 mattes in the palette, so the black and the brown, but these mattes are very good. And there are 3 satin colors. So this one, 4 if we include like this very light one, but like 3, 1, 2, and 3. They can be used as mattes, but I would have preferred one of these colors being like a true matte color, because the brown one is very dark and it can be used for transition if you're very good at blending, but it's not easy, so I'm not very happy with that. The special shades are very nice, so I really love these, like VR Nectar color. This bronzy gold color is just wow, it's just very good. The green one is just like amazing color. I'm not very happy with this ghost orchid color. So there are people who really love this color and they're just like their favorite color in the palette. But I feel that it's suitable for lighter makeup looks, or it looks very nicely as just like sparkles. It's not that opaque, so it doesn't cover the lid with the sparkling gorgeousness unless you pack it like very heavily. And she has this color in another palette, so there are like two of them. Yes, this is not my most favorite color from the palette, but it's still very nice and usable, and overall I really like this like composition of colors. And actually the black color is in the first three palettes, so the first, the second, and the third. This is the second palette. Pat McGrath also used this color in one of her palettes, in Divine Rose, the first one, which is the Mothership 7th palette. I also have a video about this palette, but it's in Russian, but I'll still leave the link here. These are the swatches. I think that this palette is very versatile. So for example, you can have like very like daily friendly makeup, even work friendly makeup looks, for example with this gorgeous copper color, which is iconic, and with this like satin color, and with the brownish color, and even with this color. They're very nice. They're not too extra, so you can create like normal daytime looks. And then if you want to go to a party, you have all this gorgeousness here, like with all these special shades. You also have the black for a more like dramatic look, so you can make a true black smoky eye. You can create like this goldish, bronzish, super like fashionable, super glamorous look. You can make like a wow green makeup look and use it like a very like nice accent on your eyelids. So this palette is very versatile, and that's what really drives me to it. And that's why I wanted to talk about this palette today, because I think this is one of the best palettes you can get from Pat McGrath if you want like both daily looks and extra like nightclub looks as well. Because this color is very dark, I think that this palette is more suitable to people with a little bit darker skin tone. I think I would not recommend this palette to like a very soft girls with very white skin, very light hair. This might be a little bit like heavy for you if you're looking into buying like only one Pat McGrath palette. But if you think that warm tones are suitable for you and you like warm eyeshadow on your eyes, then this palette is very, very nice. I actually quite like that you have these like special shades, and your like metallic shades are actually more like soft. We have these like very vibrant, very like beaming metallics in lots of palettes right now, and have like a little bit muted metallics, so they're not like that vibrant, more like satins, is a very nice diversity, which I sometimes seek. So that's why I'm also doing this review on this palette right now, because I just felt that this is like the one that I feel the most for right now, like today. I really hope that you liked this video or found it helpful. Please write down in the comments, do you like this makeup look? Do you like this palette? Do you like this like color story? And if you have any Pat McGrath palettes, please write, do you like the quality? Do you like her eyeshadows? Do you like her mattes, her metallics? What do you like about Pat McGrath? Or have you heard about Pat McGrath? So thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.